Hi guys, so here I am at Wynnum High where we are currently rehearsing Savoyard's Les Miserables, and I am here with the companies Eponine, Marius and Cosette. So Belinda, Matt and Erica, for those playing at home. So yeah, how are you guys finding it?
It's good, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's time for all.
I've loved it. Yeah, it's been a great experience. I think the whole cast is a really fun place to be. You know, Robbie is such a great director. The music is so much fun to sing.
It gives us an excuse to listen to the album over and over and over again. And I'm just like, oh, it's research, promise. So people don't think I'm as obsessed about the show.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite scene or song?
For me, we just did it today. It's called The Night in the music, but you know, it's like the Drink With Me song. It's like, that's my favorite to sing at least.
My favorite is, well, I've been dying to do a really dramatic on-stage death for years. I keep banging on that. Congratulations. Thank you. So I'm really excited about A Little Fall of Rain. Do I think? Yeah. Come on.
Yep.
I think my favorite is the turning. It's a small snippet, but I think I love the ensemble songs and how the layers of all of their harmonies come through.
Now you just make us look selfish.
I just like, I love it. I'm not even in it. I just sit there turning.
I think we had you talking about you've always wanted to play Cosette. Yeah. Have you guys always wanted to play your character? Yeah, you did say
Jean Valjean is my dream.
Javert one day.
I mean, all the characters like would be good. Like I'd play any of them. But Marius, like at my age, is perfect for me. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I've
good.
always wanted to do Eponine as well. It was the first musical that I was ever in, and the first musical I ever saw on VHS. So yeah, Eponine's always been that dream where like one day I'll get to be her. And now the day is here.
So your character is sometimes seen as the love interest, but how would you describe her?
So although Cosette really is the beacon of hope, I think that's what people usually portray her as, but I think there is a lot more to her. There has to be a reason why she's the cover of the show. You know, her face is in all of the pictures. And why is that? Because although she's quite a small character in the amount of stage time that she has, she's still the thread that is life and beauty and love. And she's sort of your only glimmer of that throughout the show, I think. And so for her being the love interest, Marius falls in love with her for a reason. And so I wanted to explore that. So in the scene where they meet, her heart and her compassion for other people, feeding the beggars, her respect and love for her father, I think she is the personification of the second chance that Jean Valjean was given.
So you talked about Jean Valjean. On that note, are you working very closely with Shannon, our Jean Valjean, to portray the father-daughter relationship?
We've started, so we haven't had too much time together yet, but in the few short rehearsals that we have had together, we're trying to explore, does he try to shush her up more, or do they work more together? It's a tough relationship because he loves her so dearly, but he also wants to protect her.
Marius comes from quite a wealthy and educated background. What do you think is his motivation to fight at the barricades for the poor? In your own words.
I'd say it's mostly because of how he grew up. It's one thing to be amongst the sort of the, I guess, turmoil and sort of seeing the beggars and the poor all around him, but for him to grow up like that and then have his sort of brothers around him, his fellow students, it kind of gives him encouragement that he can go on and, I guess, make a difference.
The relationship between Marius and Cosette, they fall so instantly in love. Why do you think that is on Marius's part?
I think he sees, she's kind of like an angelic figure in his eyes. The moment when it happens, it's kind of mystifying, and she kind of appears then disappears, sort of revealing a different side to him, and maybe something that he wasn't aware of that he wanted at that point.
Do you think Marius ever knows that Eponine's in love with him?
I think he doesn't know much. He doesn't. I don't think he's the most sort of. He doesn't have a great perspective. He's kind of focused, and he just does his best to help his students and sort of the war effort.
Okay, so Eponine, she's often represented as the tough girl with a heart of gold. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Eponine is one of those people who's just bursting with love, and I feel like everyone can kind of relate to that when you've got so much within you, but you want to put up that front of no, I'm tough, I can be as good as a man, that type of thing. But she's definitely a sensitive little soul. She's got some issues. She's a bit of a troubled girl, but underneath all that, she's just yearns for love above all else, even though she's trying to put up that facade. And sometimes that slips, and the audience gets to see that.
Say any of that has to do with like growing up as the daughter of the Thénardiers?
Yeah, probably. I feel like that's going to be a bit of a tough upbringing to have the Thénardiers as parents. They're not the nicest people. They live the criminal lifestyle. They probably hang out with, low lifes who probably don't have the best influence. I don't think she had a good upbringing. So I feel like she's had to be tough to withstand all of that.
Now, your solo, On My Own, that is like a favourite amongst all the belters in the world. Mm-hmm. Are you excited to bring your own spin to the song?
Yeah, I absolutely am. It's definitely a daunting task singing a song that's so beloved and has been for, over 30 years. The first time it came out, it's just been the choice for every mezzo belter to sing. So it is a bit daunting, but it's also really exciting. I'm not scared that I will bring my own twist to it, because I don't think it's about bringing your own flavour. I think in a way it is, but I don't want to get caught up in having to be different or original. I just want to tell her story as best I can, because it's such a beautiful story and it's so well written anyway. It's all there for you.
And last question, guys, I promise. What is your character's spirit animal?
I think Eponine reminds me of like a cat sometimes. It sounds a bit silly, but like she's a bit standoffish sometimes, but then when she gets to know you, she's really affectionate and she just wants to be around you all the time. Like she just, wherever Marius goes, she follows, like, she's in the corner, there she is. Yeah, hello.
I like to think of Marius as a strong kind of maybe like a stag kind of thing. I don't know.
It's a regal.
Yeah.
It's like Harry Potter. Oh yeah, what's in the drawers?
Yeah, no. I think he's just a cool stag.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. And Cosette's spirit animal?
I like to think of her as one of those it comes with the package. So it's one of those beautiful olden day bird cages with a lark inside. And so her singing is really beautiful. She's lovely to look at, but she's stuck in this cage. And now, exactly, that's where it came from. And so I like to think of her as that. And then, but the door is ajar.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys, and I hope you keep enjoying rehearsals.
We will. Thank you.